KastKing family. That slap probably destroyed the audio for a moment. I'll give you 5 seconds. I'm Kevin, aka Catterman, here from KastKing USA, and today I want to show you how you're going to catch fall blue catfish. Now, we're here on the Potomac River in the capital of our great nation, and we are fishing for blue catfish. And for bait, first off, around this time of the year, I've noticed that white perch are a great bait, and I actually like to freeze them before I use them, because for some odd reason, something happens. There's a change in the meat of the fish, and yeah, they just like it after it's been frozen better than if it's just fresh. And I guess that's just what the fall bite is about. Now, the water temperature is about 56 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and the water is moving a little quicker because we just had some rain, which is good. We're going to be fishing in a deep hole, which is where you want to be during the day, and later at night they'll come out into the flats. So anyway, we're going to use not too big pieces. We're going to cut the head off of this white perch right here. There's the head. We're going to get a nice gut section too. And we're going to be using our new bait feeding spinning reels, and we're going to be using those to catch the catfish. So let's see. For a rig, we're using the bottom resistant slide sinker rig that I use for catfish, and we're using kale hooks. And I'm going to take this head right here, this white perch head, and I'm just going to stick the hook right through the mouth, bottom of the mouth, out through the nose, just like that. And for the gut section, we're going to come through the top right here. Almost hooked myself there. And we're going to go underneath the finnage, following the same trail of how the fins are over here. And now we see, make sure there's no scale on the tip of the hook. And we're going to throw these out as far as we can, making sure that the drag setting is set correctly too. All right, bro, you ready for the first cast? We're gonna turn the bait clicker setting on over here. And so, like I said, we're in a really deep hole over here. So we're trying to target the deep spots, just to make sure that, you know, we can locate where these big catfish are. I expect us on an overcast day to do better than on a sunny day. So hopefully that's how it'll be. Let's see. Oh, see, I told you, look at the bite. We already got a bite. Look, what I tell you. Yeah, that's a big, guys, we're hooked up. I just heard the bait clicker go, and this is on the Sharky. This is a big one. Get the drop net. Ah, that's a blue cat. You gotta keep the rod tip up when they go along the ledge like this. I'd say he's in the 20 mark, 20-pound mark, but yeah, guys, see, we got another one right there. Look, look, look. I lost the first fish. I had too short of a shock leader and he broke me off. All right, so make sure your shock leader is really long when you're fighting these fish in these like really rocky areas, because I didn't think about that and I got cut off within like literally a couple of seconds just fighting this fish. That sucks. That was the head too. They love that part. Okay, so we're gonna do an Albright knot. We're gonna have a really long shock leader on this bait, because I'm not gonna let that happen again for sure. But hey, that's just sometimes how the game goes. You can't always get everything right. Problem is that blue catfish, I let him take control of the whole situation. Then he knew he had me, so I felt one big run and that was it. Pop off, done. Oh well. In the meantime, I'm gonna throw this one back out there. That was promising though. See, I told you how quickly the bites are coming in though. Yeah. But yeah, all right guys, we're gonna get that one rigged up with some more weights and a new hook. Yep. Well, I tell you, it didn't. Oh guys, it just barely hit the bottom, and already we have a new fish on. That was quick, huh?
Don't let this guy get away.
Huh?
Don't let this guy get away.
He's not getting away. Gorgeous fish. We're gonna release him. It gets pretty deep here, so he'll be okay if I launch him in. Guys, we can't even put rods out in the water because there's so many fish. But like I said, during the day in the fall time when the water starts going down, blue catfish really come out of their holes really quickly. you know, now they're hiding places where they would usually be during the summer, and they're gonna hide out in these big holes, and you're gonna get them right there if you place the baits in front of them. Usually, place your baits in the beginning, just at the start of that deep ledge going into that hole, and all that smell from your bait is gonna waft right through that hole, and it's gonna bring all the fish to you. And that's what we're doing, and that's why we're getting them one after another. All right, guys, and we just had another blue catfish come out of the hole, and he hit one bait, and he dropped it, and then he hit another bait.
Is he on?
Yeah. Once you win the fight on the bottom, they'll come right up. Oh,
He's off.
there he goes. Free at last. The young savage.
At least he didn't get the bait.
And he left us with a very sloppy line. All right, well, guys, you missed the fight, but I was just telling you, if you're at the front of a hole, what you're going to result with. And the results are in. We've got two blue catfish right here. And one's a smaller one right here. If he's going to let go, that's the question.
That's the fun part with these little ones, guys. They love to chop down on, oh, your finger. Ow!
Like pinched me right there. See, he's like, dude, like leave me alone.
Just slapped you in the face.
All right, guys. Here's a pretty old blue catfish out of the Potomac. This guy's really fat. You can tell, like he's burped.
It's like Alfie.
I gotta burp him first. Oh, let this guy go. Oh man, they got way bigger too. This is what happens when you let a blue catfish do his own thing. He ends up literally, this is so much braided line I'm gonna have to go through now, guys. This is a joke.
One of the most important parts about fishing, and especially for catfish, but you'll find this for other species too, is learning how to read a contour map. So today we've got a contour map here given by fishing-app.gpsnauticalcharts.com. This is just an introductory chart, free chart to show you what a bottom contour looks like. And today we are looking at rivers because we're talking about catching fall blue catfish in rivers. So here we've got the beautiful James River, one of the greatest blue cat fisheries in all of the East Coast and America. So, alright, so I'm zooming in on the James River right now, which is, you know, where you're going to find a lot of catfish. And this is a very basic contour map, not as detailed as the other ones. And usually these lines right down here, which are contour lines, will show changes in the depth in the water bottom. So what we're really looking for is, we know every river has a river channel, right? Which is this, the deep part running right through the middle. And this one ranges between 17 to 28 feet. So what we're looking for here especially is if you can find a spot in the river where the river bed gets especially deep. See right here, depth ranging between 12 foot basically to almost 18 foot. If we can find a spot where it gets way deeper, you're going to want to go there during the fall time, especially during the day. You're going to want to go there, and in this case we're using white perch, but I love to use gizzard shad too, but it's most important to, as they say in fishing, match the hatch. So find out what the biggest forward species of fish is in the water body you're fishing for blue catfish. It can be skipjack herring, it can be gizzard shad, it can be white perch, it could be sunfish, it could be shiners, it could be creek chubs, you name it. But I'll tell you what, match that hatch and find out by mixing up baits which one the fish are going for more. Once you develop a pattern, which is the most important part of fishing for blue catfish, you are going to start to get more and more successful as time goes by. So, once you found the deepest hole in the river that you can find using these contour maps, and using the app on the phone called Boating USA, you're going to want to set up on that during the daytime. You're going to want to throw your baits right in the beginning of the deepest hole. Let's see, what do we have over here? See, now it's a dredge channel going up to 60 feet. So we've got a deeper part of the channel. And if you can get up and you can see that the channel is shallower and then goes into a deeper part of the channel, it would be a good idea during the daytime to plop your baits there too. Now, as you've seen, we've had pretty good success with white perch during the daytime, right at the beginning of this hole in the river. Now, as the nighttime approaches, we've changed our decision making up. We've moved to a different location, and we are casting actually onto this ledge part, which is, as you can see right here with the contour line, it is right where you go from the deep channel and you start to transition to shallower flats of these rivers. And so, being right on that ledge, you're going to find the fish that are going to come out of the channel, and they're going to be swimming right along the ledge, feeling with their sides what's going on and smelling what's going on along the banks in the shallows. And you're going to intercept a lot of very big catfish. And this is often the time, around 2 or 3 a.m. is my lucky time, we start hooking really into the big boys. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, white perch was the bait. We fished the deeper hole in the beginning of the hole during the daytime, and now that the nighttime has come, we are going to go in this river and we're going to fish on the ledge going into the shallows, and we are going to, well, I'll let you see for yourself the results.
Perfect hook set too. Look at that, guys. What for a massive. Alright guys, we got Tom with another fish over here. We're trying to watch the rods. Oh my god, guys. Oh, yeah. Double whammies. A great job keeping that one away from the rocks. Alright guys, well, when you put in the time and the work, it pays off. We just had 2 big, beautiful, you see where the camera's aimed, blue catfish. This is how the Potomac River does it. This is great. Woo, woo. And we're gonna let these guys go right now. It's very cold out. But dude, that's
That's awesome.
now here they go.